Welcome to another edition of Two Thumbs Down Podcast. I am your host, Mr. Craig Juice Boomin. You actually can't follow me on Instagram because I got hacked, so I'm gonna work on that. But you can follow Two Thumbs Down Podcast on Instagram. Thank you. You already get it right. Man, you started the podcast, good shit. So to my right, as you can see, this lovely, beautiful lady. This is Melissa. This is my lady, okay? My woman. Would you like to introduce yourself? Tell me about anything.
My name is Melissa. That's all.
Why you saying it? You don't talk like that. My name is Melissa.
Yeah, my name is Melissa.
Oh my God. Just
cheers.
Say cheers, you know.
So one thing about me is I do not like public speaking. Is this considered public speaking?
No, because there's nobody focusing. So it's just us.
Okay.
So
I feel like
people really about to know how goofy you are.
So I don't like to talk on camera.
Great intro. So
moving along here.
Moving along. So, but thank you for coming on this podcast. A lot of people ask who you are. A lot of people don't know about you too much. So this is gonna be just a little, in-depth conversation about who you are. Not really. We're just gonna be talking about stuff like we always do on the podcast, just BSing. We kid free this weekend. Come on. So I appreciate you for jumping on here with me.
Yeah, no problem.
You done came into the lines then. I got some stuff to talk about. I tell you some of the stuff I want to talk about that people need to know about. We're gonna discuss it. Okay, so first off, we want to start off with some current events. And this is gonna be you're actually the first female on my podcast. So congrats to that, big ups. If anybody should do it, it's gonna be you. It's gonna be my lady. So glad to have you on here.
Thank you, baby.
And y'all gonna hear the other side of perspective, what I think and what a woman thinks.
Absolutely.
So let's start off with the Matt Barnes thing that was in the news. So apparently, allegedly, basketball player Matt Barnes was his fiance. His fiance found out that he cheated on him with that he cheated on her with 8 other different women, something like that. It was a lot. In this 1 month. So
I'm sick, y'all. He making me up here when I'm sick. So.
That making you is crazy.
You're making me do this while I'm sick. Just want to add that in there. I'm sorry, y'all.
That's good.
Okay.
You still fine though.
Thank you.
Even sickly. Even on your deathbed, you fine in the mud. Woo!
Okay, this is Matt Barnes.
Yes. So what's your thoughts on it?
You said 8 different females.
Yeah, in
while
1 month.
he was engaged to his fiance.
Yeah, his fiance found it.
Crazy.
I think that's what's up, bro. Live your truth, king.
Live your truth,
king.
Okay,
why?
But he made a commitment to a female.
Okay.
So why even go that far?
Whoa.
Can I finish? See, this is what I'm talking about. Men always try to overpower us women. Relax. But I feel like if you're in a relationship and you make that commitment, why are you out here with 8 different women? Let's go ahead and say we need to. I don't want to be monogamous. I don't believe in it. That's not my ethical standards. Which is okay because you already set the standards. I got you. So why not?
I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. But they ain't married yet. It's still a fiance. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he's just going on his little run. Maybe he's just like, okay, this is... Nah, I'm just messing. I don't think that's it. But I mean, he's an NBA player, man. You know what I'm saying?
And
it doesn't make it okay.
Exactly. Okay, but let's be real. And let's set the standards from jump.
Can I ask something, though? Was she happy in a relationship?
Was she?
I mean, I guess we don't know. But was she happy? Because I ain't heard nothing about them until this, to be honest with you.
I haven't either.
So, I mean, if the man is getting his rock soft here and there, she happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe what he's doing is maybe that keeps him sane and makes the relationship better. See, women don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't think about how, you know what? I don't like the way this conversation is going. We're going to go to switch the subject. No.
Go ahead.
No. We're going to switch subject because I want to talk about this. This is the one. No. See? And I'm so happy that you said that. That brings up my next subject. Is that this lady right here, this is what I was talking about. This is why I couldn't wait to bring this up. This was like a perfect segue to what I want to talk about. Women, I don't all women, I know one woman that does this, cannot separate public opinion in personal opinion. Can't do it. I can say a public opinion that's not mine. I'll say I understand why, and I can understand what the thought process is, even though, and I'll clearly say it's not my thought process. But what you'll do is take that public process of thinking and make it a personal thing. And I'd be like, why did you get upset at me for something another person done that I can see why they done it? But I'm not saying that it's okay, nor am I saying that I would do it. I'm just saying I get why they done it. Why is that why can't you make that difference? Why can't you see the difference in that? Go. I'm gonna take a sip while I listen to this. I wanna hear this. I'm glad y'all here. Go.
Because obviously you feel the same way if you out here.
See? I don't feel the same way. You just did it. I don't feel the same way. I can understand why that person done what they done, but that doesn't mean I'm understanding. I can see why. Go.
That just doesn't make any sense to me.
What you mean? Why doesn't it make sense?
Because if he's out here, are we still on a Matt Barnes?
No. This is not even a Matt Barnes. This is just in general. We don't even have to use the Matt Barnes thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so I feel like in general, it's confusing because why do you
understand?
It just feels like you like that's just kind of how you think and how you feel.
Are we stumping women like on tape, you guys? I think this is like a National Geographic moment because we don't get these moments on tapes, and I want people to document this.
You know what they need to document?
Well,
let me tell y'all about this guy.
Why gotta be me? Why you making it personal? See, this is what I'm saying.
No,
you got to make a personal camera. They don't know us. We good.
First of all, y'all, I'm sick. I agree.
Don't talk about my erectile dysfunction. That's a secret. Don't you do that. You know I be trying.
We would not be together. Anyways.
Continue.
This man, I'm a guest. Every time people come over here, he's like, hey, do y'all want, a glass of wine? I'll fix y'all whatever y'all want, right? So at the end, he's like, oh, babe, you want a glass of wine? So I'm like, yes, please. I'm thinking he's going to fix me a fresh glass. All my wine drinkers, you understand what I'm about to say. I had this last night. He puts this in the refrigerator. I don't know when this was put in the refrigerator. And then he's like, oh, I'm glad you said that. Here you go. You didn't finish it last night. What? This should have been thrown away last night.
See?
And we know when it's in the refrigerator, all the good stuff just kind of evaporates out the wine. Can you please explain yourself? And then we'll get back on that.
I'm about to say, let's tell you how crazy women are. Because you weren't going to finish this podcast and you got what you said about this wine
because
out.
The wine is trash.
You about the third person.
I almost spit it out.
First of all, you the third or fourth person that's came on this podcast and say, I don't treat them right with the, because guess what? None of y'all paid for it. So when y'all walk over here, y'all want some spirits, or y'all want some water, some drink, pay for it. You get what I got left over. You are my other half, and I love you, and you didn't finish that last night. We don't waste nothing in this household. We too broke to waste. That's why we got a podcast. I'm too broke to do this. You gonna get me hot up on here. You know I'm broke. Dang. Okay. You should have finished it. This fresh though.
Bet. I was gonna ask, when did you pour yourself that wine? Is this
That's too strong though.
Is this what you had last night?
No, I drank mine last night. So I didn't have to.
But even when you don't.
If you would have drunk yours last night, it would have been fresh.
Back to the subject that we were talking about, because we're getting off subject.
That's crazy.
Let's stay on task.
You the one that you veered off. It was you that veered off.
Now we're back on.
Okay.
Back on the highway. We're not
personal opinion, and also that's what you're trying to do. See, I'm a psychology major. You think that you can get me out the road? I know where we're at. I put a bookmark as soon as you start talking about the wine. Personal opinion and public opinion. Go.
I just feel like it's so hard to separate these two concepts when you're talking about things that are really personal.
Why?
I just think as a woman, like, we just kind of put ourselves in other people's shoes. And when we talk about what we believe in, I feel like it's coming from something that we would do personally. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I get that she cheated on her man with 7 different men because of so-and-so.
I think that's cap.
I don't think so.
I think when it comes to situations that women, like when it's a woman, okay, like I feel like if the woman had done it to Matt Barnes, you would have been like, I can understand that because you're a woman. and you would see it different.
I disagree.
And you would be like, you know what? I mean, he probably did. He probably did something for her to do that. A woman just ain't gonna go out here and steal any different man. He probably did something. That's gonna be the first thought. It ain't gonna be, oh man, maybe, maybe she's just out here willy-nilly in it. Y'all gonna be like, man, maybe he had to do something.
Have I ever done that? Let's talk about it.
Let me think.
It's a no.
Not automatically a no, because
you can't think of a situation. I think for men and females, I feel like we're also different. So I feel like it's just one of those things that we can agree to disagree. We just don't feel the same way.
I feel like okay, when you watch Harlem, how well do you relate to those women?
Don't really relate to them.
So we going on this podcast live?
No.
You know what?
What do you mean how well?
I'm just saying, I saw how situations.
I understand their situations.
Exactly.
Each one individually, I understand.
Right. And why do you feel like you understand it? It's because you're a woman.
Exactly. Okay, I see what you do. I see what you're doing here.
So what am I doing here? Drink some of that day old wine.
Babe, this is so nasty. Okay, let's try.
Don't wine age. So technically, isn't it better because it's the next day?
No, it's not, but it's already open. So in our wine class that we took, what they talked about happens. I'm pretty sure Cam and Jasmine would understand.
Well, they're not here, so. Sip that wine.
Maybe it's so nasty.
But anyway, we should talk about how we first met because I know you're fine. You fine. Let me look that book out. Let me look that book out your nose.
You need to delete this. You need to edit this and delete this out. Stop.
I might.
How we met?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Okay. So because I be telling people, in my opinion, if somebody likes you, they're gonna like you regardless.
Facts.
And people don't believe in me. And I won't say it's an official date, but the first place we went to was Wendy's.
Absolutely.
And it worked out.
It was beautiful.
It was a wonderful night.
It was a great night.
And that's what I tell people, man. I appreciate it. If you vibe, you vibe.
Nah, seriously.
Because tonight, where did we go?
Ruth Chris.
You got that right. And I asked for Ruth and Chris to cook that steak. I said, Ruth, Chris. And that's what we trying to tell people. Like, it don't have to be this extravagant thing the first time. If you gonna rock with somebody and people and y'all rock with each other, hey, it's gonna happen.
I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like we kind of were both on the same page because with me personally, I don't like going on dates if I don't know how the vibe is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's just gonna be forced, so I don't want to go to this like meal where I gotta sit here and talk to someone where I'm just like, bro.
That's a good question. So like, let's say, you dating a guy. Well, first night with a guy. Do women feel obligated? I'm not even saying to have sex. So that's not where I'm going with it. But like, if let's say I took you on Ruth Chris the first night, right? Mm-hmm. And you see the vibe isn't going where you want to go. What's your next move? Do you kind of just fake laugh it out through the rest of the night, and then it's like, hey, I'm not gonna see you again? You kind of just gotta do that.
Yeah,
that's tough.
It is. That's what I'm saying. So what's the point? Let's just go ahead and get some ice cream. Let's do a quick little, rendezvous.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's like
spell rendezvous.
RENDE. Boo.
You could have really said anything. I don't forgot myself.
Rendezvous. I think
you're doing good. RENDEZOUS.
No. That's way too much.
It's not okay. Rendezvous.
That's not it.
RENDENZOUS.
So this is a word that I have to have a pen and paper. It's a very
you can't even sound that out.
Nah.
Rendezvous.
Yeah. I don't know.
They gonna kill us. They gonna kill us.
It don't matter because we love each other.
That's it. And we don't know how to spell it.
We don't care what nobody.
We don't care. We know we can't spell.
Okay.
So
we're both successful.
There we go. Come on. Again, thank you for coming on this podcast again. I appreciate that, girl. You looking at me like that. They can see us.
Sorry.
They can see us, girl.
all your trash friends cancel, so I gotta step
Talk to
in.
them.
Right.
Talk to them. I'm about to start naming them, but I will. We ain't gonna name them.
Yeah, we ain't gonna name them, but
we gonna start some Kendrick and Drake beef. We gonna start some Kendrick and Drake beef. They know who they are, and I'm a.
It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, they not getting no drinks when they come over this house again. I better hope I get you some water.
BYOB.
You know something I appreciate about you?
What, baby?
Is that you gotta stop talking to that. We having a podcast. You over here flirting with me. I'm trying to talk. Yes, sir. But people who know my girl know that we are really like friends first. And the one thing I like about you is that you treat my friends as friends. And I don't know if people get what I'm saying, but like when I'm on 2K with my friends, they know her as Coach Mail. Like they like, oh man, coach, cause she gonna call you out. And she gonna tell you if you playing trash. She really don't know too much about basketball, but she know numbers. She know what you supposed to do and what you ain't supposed to do. So I really appreciate that about you, man. I don't know where this podcast is going, but we know where it's gonna end after this, okay? You know what I'm saying? Hey. So let's talk about something else.
What's up, baby?
Let's talk about something. I like the way you said baby. Let's talk about.
Nah, but for real, to end the last segment that we were talking about, ladies, I feel like it doesn't have to be an expensive date for it to work. You just got to get the vibes, and then if it goes from there, the next day can be extravagant. That's what we did.
Oh, let's go ahead and put a wrench in this conversation.
Okay.
Friends.
Oh God. Friends.
How do you feel about females having male friends, males having female friends?
This is a very controversial topic. I think it just differs from people to people. We all are, we all have our, like, what is it called? Like, not breaking point.
I know what you're saying, but this wine's starting to sit on me a little bit, so I'm forgetting.
Sit on me, but I had a drink before this. But anyway, so, I think personally, I don't want my man to have female friends outside of me. I don't see why you need that outside noise. And the same for me, like, I don't want no dude in my ear. Like, I have this guy right here. I have my girls, so that's all I need in my life. I just feel like other genders try to complicate things. And granted, I'm not saying, like, when you go to your events and stuff, like, you can, of course, have conversations as long as you're not being disrespectful or, like, flirting, whatever. Like, I don't care about that. But it's like girls DMing you, like, why? Why you my man DMs? Like, move it along here. You have other friends. You don't need my man. Period. And I think, again, I just think it just differs from people to people. I mean, some girls probably don't care. I don't think it has anything to do with self-esteem because I know how y'all are. Like, people think in their mind, like, oh, she has low self-esteem. I absolutely do not.
That's facts.
I just feel like, for me personally, I know what I've been through in the past. And I've seen certain things, as well from people, guys who have been my friend, who have relationships and things that they've done. I feel like it's just not something I would want in my relationship. So why even have that outside noise?
Facts.
You know what I mean? Sorry, my nose.
Hey, you fine. So, for me, personal opinion, different than public opinion. I'm joking. I ain't gonna stop that. But, because we've had this conversation before, and she knows that I'm a social butterfly.
Right.
And so, for me, it's more of a, like you said, respect thing.
Absolutely.
Is, DMs I can see. Right. DMs ain't gotta happen. But I feel like stuff outside of DMs, like, I don't know. I just, like you said, it just has to be a respect thing, but I'm not totally against. Like, if you've been cool with somebody for years and, like, y'all not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like the thing, like, if y'all even grew up as cousins and y'all not cousins, but, I mean, I sound bad regardless. It's hard to really kind of.
No, tell your truth, King. Tell your truth. Get off me.
I know they're gonna be like, this nigga right. You gotta watch that queen. That nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's how I be. But no. I'm just, for me personally, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, man. A wise man once told me, a guy in my family, I don't want to say who it was, but you know, I said the story. But basically, somebody I admire and look up to used to drop his lady off to the club when they were younger. And I was like, man, why you drop her off to the club? Like, that's kind of crazy. And he would go pick her up at the club, and he would just say, you know, one, that's what she likes to do. That's not what I like to do, but I love her and I don't want to change her. But two, if she's to do something, then she's gonna do it regardless. And if I find out, you know, then I deal with it. But if that's what makes her happy, and I trust her, and that's what she does, and she's coming back to me, like, there's, you know what I'm saying? So I've kind of had that type of way of thinking too. Like, if you're a social person, I don't want somebody to feel like, oh man, I gotta cut off everybody because I'm in a relationship. Like, of course, there's boundaries, there's respect, there's stuff that you do have to monitor. Like, hey, look, whoa, this ain't what you think it is, or whatever. And if you come to that road, but sometimes there's just genuine friendships that would never ever cross that way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just that person where if I'm with a person and that's who they are, I want to genuinely love you for who you are. And if you're a social butterfly, again, there's boundaries and limits to stuff, but I'm not gonna say that you just can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's my take on it. Not so much of just, you know, should a person, should a not person. I just think in general in life, a person is going to be that person regardless. And then when you meet the right person, you're going to do the right things. Like, you're going to be like, okay, you know, this is who I want in my life. Mm-hmm. Because eventually, of course, that person stops going to the club, or even stops, you know, it's just like, oh snap, like I got something really good. You know what I'm saying? It just naturally just like, oh wow, no, this is what I, you know.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
To an extent.
You fine.
You are too, baby.
Okay. I don't know why I was inviting them dudes to the podcast anyway. I should just had you the whole time.
You just be our little podcast.
Come on. This is going to be 2 thumbs up podcast. See, this is how you.
I like that. I like
this
that.
This how we had one.
This can just be.
Don't go for them.
I mean, hey, whatever happens, happens.
Man, don't say that.
Amen.
We're in the trenches.
No, we're not.
Oh, God.
You don't even know what the trenches are.
Oh, God. Who don't know what the trenches? Bad. Don't do this. Please.
He thinks because, you know, he can't sleep. First of all, we're almost out the trenches. He's almost sleeping through the night. Can we get a win? Let's get a win. A win is a win.
A win is a win.
We're almost there.
A win is a win. A win is a win. So, the NBA trades.
Oh, gosh.
AD just went to Dallas.
Can you believe
She
that?
don't know who they thought
that.
I had to mess up.
The biggest trade of the year.
Please, explain it.
Okay, so it was... Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
No, stop. I got it. So it was... hold on. Give me a second. You told me who their names were. Wait, I'm thinking too hard. Can you tell me what it begins with? Because I know the 2 biggest trades.
Anthony Davis.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Anthony Davis was going to the Mavericks.
Okay.
Isn't that Draymond Green? Who does he play for? Does he play for Anthony Davis, and then they were trading. Oh, I can't believe I can't.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Who's the other person? They were
Draymond
trading?
Green.
No, Anthony Davis, and who's the other person?
That's the
Who was going to the Lakers? Oh, Luka.
Come on now.
Luka Rodriguez.
Luka Rodriguez is crazy.
Luka who?
Luka Rodriguez is crazy. Oh my God.
Wait, who was it? Luka who?
Doncic.
Who?
Doncic.
Okay, you didn't tell me that.
Because you don't know.
Okay, wait. Who went to Draymond Green's team?
It's not Draymond. It's Draymond.
Oh.
Stop saying that.
Okay, Draymond.
You know what?
Wait.
No. You wait. I'm gonna put this on this side.
No, because now I remember he plays with Steph Curry. They play for the Warriors.
Yes, somebody did go to the Warriors.
Exactly. Who was it?
You tell me.
It wasn't Anthony Hamilton. Oh no, Davis!
Oh, no, this is gold.
No.
Come on home to
Wait, who was
me,
it though?
Charlene. It ain't Anthony nothing.
Okay, who
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy Butler.
Yes.
That's gonna be a very interesting.
Yes.
Because Jimmy Butler and Draymond.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they kind of like the same? Their personalities, right?
Yeah, you're kind of right.
Because they're both like bullheaded, I feel like.
Dogs.
Yeah, we can say dogs.
Yeah.
That's gonna be very interesting.
It is gonna be interesting. I don't think they're gonna bump heads though, because they play two different positions, and I think it's gonna boost up the defense, and I think it's gonna help out the team because Jimmy Butler, even though he is, I don't think he's as, I guess, bullheaded like you would say, like Draymond. I think Jimmy's just a dog. Mm-hmm. So he's more of just like once he gets his money, he's a team player. He's still a team player.
Okay.
So, but he just, you just got back and he there. So, no, Anthony Hamilton didn't get drafted by anybody this year.
Is there even an Anthony Hamilton?
In the league? No, but there is an Anthony Hamilton. He sings.
I thought so.
Songs.
I said that sounds real familiar now that it came around.
Crazy.
But I meant to say Davis.
Yeah, sure you did. It's okay. And on that note, we really appreciate you guys for tuning in to Two Thumbs Down Podcast. My lovely co-host. Everybody who does that kill me every time. I love it though. I love that people come here to do the Two Thumbs Down emote. I love it. Like I'm a fan, but y'all, everybody does it in such a. Oh yeah, everybody does it.
The first person. I'm the best person to do it.
You are the best dude, and you the finest.
Thank you, baby.
So there's that. Okay.
Whoa.
That was kind of I ain't like that. Nah. That was kind of like a little. That was like too girly a little bit. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Let's do the hand thing again.
Thank you for joining us on Two Thumbs Down Podcast. We appreciate your support.
Absolutely.
Please like and follow. And then, do you want to give out your social? No. So we appreciate you.
And subscribe, guys.
And subscribe. All right. We love you guys.
Goodbye. And that's a wrap.
Can I cut the podcast